Welcome everyone to the Everyday Man Network. I am your host, Cordero Hicks, my co-host Jay.
Hello.
And Kenneth.
Yo.
And we have another exciting show for you guys today. Thank you for listening. Jay, what's been going on?
Oh my God. I've been wrapped up in all these crazy stories. The one I was telling you about, the lady forcing her kids to stay home from school to do YouTube videos to make money. Like, and the bad thing about it is her adopted kids.
That means she don't give a fuck about them, that's what you're saying? Like, you know, when you get caught up in those stories, like you can't stop, you just keep going.
I mean, it just blew my mind. And then the daycare worker that they only given you heard about that daycare worker? They killed the little kid. Oh my! I've been running into crazy stories. Then
I said we get into that later. I asked Jay how she was doing, and she immediately jumped to like a story mode. Like,
I just think it around.
How am I doing? This is how I'm doing. Okay, Ken, what's going on with you, man?
What's good, man? Chilling.
No crazy stories or arguments this week. No crazy stories like Jay, what she got going on over here.
Nope. I don't feel like being depressed. So I stay away from that kind of shit.
No, man. Sometimes you gotta peek in every now and then, crack the door, see what's going on. But yes, we are back. Sorry we didn't put out a show Monday. But we will. But it's always my fault. Every time my show don't come out, it's always my fault. But you know, but we still have that discussion coming about should you tell your partner? For those who don't know, if you go back and listen to our last Monday Open Talk we put out, it was a story about this guy. Well, towards the end of the show, I brought up about the story about how the guy, like two men, for now it's three now, if I'm not mistaken. 3 people have been cured from HIV virus.
Mm-hmm.
And the question I proposed was, would you have to tell your current partner that you once had HIV? And just say legally you don't have to. But
if you don't have the virus, you don't have to.
Right. But I think morally, I think you should. But like I said, that's gonna be the conversation for the next show. Even if we have to record it early just to get out on time, we go make sure we get that out. So save your thoughts on that one because you're about to go in. I seen it. Sick because you is like it coming. Keep those
little closed-minded about things.
We'll keep those thoughts for that show. So make sure you guys go check that out, man. Thanks again for the people who's been supporting us and the ones who actually been listening on iTunes. Yes, I checked the stats and people are listening on iTunes. There's some people listen on SoundCloud, but not as much. But we do have like a podcast that's like I say every week, that's bigger than us subscribing to us. Shout out to like Man Brain and a few others who actually like way bigger than us who actually followed us. Really do appreciate it. I always send everybody a thank you. Like people follow us that's bigger than us, and I always shoot them a quick message on SoundCloud. They do it on SoundCloud. I don't know I can't tell who's following us on Apple Podcasts. But if you all listen to us on Apple Podcasts, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Give us those 5 stars in a review. If you listen to any other platform that you run across anything here on the Everyday Man Network, whether it's our movie reviews or our Open Talk or Everyday Man show, make sure you guys subscribe. We greatly appreciate it, and also it helps out the show a great deal. But we had a few things to talk about. We'll get into the whole trailers that dropped, the whole Tor Story 4 trailer, which some people got issues with. Not for the trailer itself, the fact that it's a 4th one coming out. And Kenneth told me that it was a Stranger Things trailer. I had no idea. I don't know. I guess I was in La La Land. I don't know where the hell I was. But
sleeping.
I didn't realize this came out today. So we'll get into that too. But before we do, like me and Jay, right? So the Walmart beside us, Kenneth, it's going out of business.
And it's one of the neighborhoods, like one of the newer Walmart branches that are coming out.
And if anybody know us personally, you know where we stay. I mean, you talking about convenience? Oh my goodness. Literally across the street.
You want a soda to go with your dinner? Like you were out to
you really don't realize how how much things we take for granted. Even though the next Walmart close to us is like 5 minutes, it ain't like it's a far drive, right?
It is a far drive when you think about it. You gotta think about that traffic you run into. Right
Without traffic, I'm just talking about a normal day. I'm not talking about rush hour. A normal day is like 5 minutes. They really ain't that long. 5, 10. It's not.
You gotta think about the parking with Walmart. It's terrible.
But anyway, we've been so spoiled now it's going out of business, right? So everything's in here like 25, 50% off, right? So we go the other day. You ain't gonna believe the shit we see when we park, son. Hello? You there?
What's that?
So we get out. So we park beside this red car. It's like an older red Mustang. And the dudes ain't jerking off in the Walmart parking lot.
Broad daylight now.
Broad daylight. I'm not, no lie. This ain't evening. This ain't 5 in the afternoon. Nigga, this is like, what time was it? Maybe noon? 1?
Yeah.
Like, literally. Like, jerking off.
I thought I was tripping, and then I turned around and looked back. I was like, what the hell?
He ain't try to hide it. He didn't try to go to like the part of the parking lot where nobody can see you.
He ain't try to lay back his front seat or nothing. I mean, phone out, pants hands to the pants. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, just going at it. Like he can't. Like
that is wild.
Like, man, niggas be wilding. Like he couldn't wait. And I'm like, yo, what's he doing? So I mean, we in the store, and I'm like, you know what? Give me the keys. I'm about to go move. And when I went out, he was still doing it because Jay drove. So she parked beside. She saw him first, and so we was in the store, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, I'm about to whoop this dude's ass, man. Let me go move the truck. So I went and moved the truck to like another spot. But when I went out there, he was still out there. He tried to like take his hand out of his pants and act like he doing something like on the dashboard or whatever. Like, yo, it's an old Mustang, yo. It ain't like one of those, you know, like the newer ones. You ain't got no touchscreen, like the old shit, right? So he tried to act like he doing something. I'm like, oh, I want to get that nigga in the face. Like, yo, like, what you doing? This ain't the time to be spontaneous. Not here. Like this is not it. Like, yo, think about it. You know that Walmart. So it's like the main road everybody parks on. He was like right across like the main section everybody parks. He didn't park on the side of where nobody is. He didn't park all the way in the back where nobody parks at, over there by like closer towards like the gas station part of it. No, this nigga right by the door. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he wants to be seen. He wants to be seen. Like, some people get off on that shit. Like, some people get off on want to be seen.
What color was this guy?
He was black guy, like dreads or some shit.
Man.
I don't know if he was homeless. He didn't look like the cleanest type of guy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, what's wrong with this guy? This guy crazy, man. How you jerking off in public? Wasn't trying to hide it.
Maybe that's the only place he could have get Wi-Fi connection. You know them Walmarts be having Wi-Fi.
Walmart be having Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I never knew that. No bullshit. I never thought these Walmart Wi-Fi. Because me personally, I don't be in the store that long. I go in, get what I need to get. I get out. I do not like being in the store. We was in the store for, as a matter of fact, you weren't even in Walmart that long because everything is bought up. It's closing down, so they're not restocking. Like, you go in this store like fucking ghost town. All the produce is gone, all the meats are gone, all the dairy,
wine,
everything
beer,
is gone.
Soda.
All that is
canned
gone.
Goods, almost everything was gone. I knew I should have went earlier.
I told you.
Racked up some stuff.
Told you to go.
Frozen meals, frozen vegetables, all that's gone.
Right, because it went from 25% off. Now everything is 50% off, and they got the workers moving everything like to the front of the store, and everything. You just have to look through shit at this point. It's not a whole lot in there at all.
Condoms, tampon, lubricant.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, everything is like nothing is in there. Damn ghost town. Everybody just walking around, looking through shit, see what they can find. I found some shaving cream I'm looking for the longest though, so I came out on top.
You.
Yeah, lucky me. What else been going on? That was our crazy story for the week. Yeah, I was like, cause I ain't never told you much as we talked throughout the week. I didn't even mention that to you at all. I was waiting for it to tell you on the show. Like, this nigga's wilding. Don't jerk off like where people can see you. If you gonna do it, man, do it far away, or do it home, or do it in a remote location where nobody can see you. If you need to do it that bad in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Do
park behind the building. I mean,
yeah, he could went anywhere, bro. Daylight. You know,
Hey, the time was right, man. He felt the mood. You know what I'm saying?
he said he didn't even wait till it was sunset. Like, no, I gotta get this right now.
They goes in the mood, boy. Hey.
He probably had his music playing anyway and everything.
All right.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, people are crazy. The shit you see, man, the shit you see. I'm telling you, when you in the like Columbia ain't the biggest city, but it's bigger than where we come from. Well, not where Jay comes from, but us. I'm talking about us. Where we come from. Like the more people, the more crazy shit you're gonna see, and they just what it is, man. It's just crazy. Mm-hmm. So just be careful, man. Hey, man, because I'm thinking, because anybody who's willing to do that in public, ain't no telling what they're capable of. That's why I wanted to go move the truck, man. I'm like, because I was just thinking about saying, man, hell no, give me the keys. I was like, just give me the keys right now. I'm about to go out here and move, man. We're not going back out there to get a second viewing of this shit. And granted, I got a second viewer because he was still out there doing it.
Oh my God. Yo, the only thing I can think about is that Chappelle skit. That Chappelle joke, man.
Which one?
My God. About the guy, the one he performed in San Francisco. About the guy on the bus.
Oh yeah, when they were jerking off in public. I had to say something to the motherfucker, man. Hit him my elbow. Stop, son. Stop.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I remember. Wow. Yeah, so be careful. There's a lot of weirdos out there, man. Just I don't know.
That's why you don't shake everybody's hand, yo.
Huh?
That's why you don't shake everybody's hand.
And I told Jay, man, I've been shaking so many hands lately, yo. You don't know what the hell people do with their hands, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. Oh man. So that was our crazy story for the week, like I said before. Quick laugh, just to lighten the mood of the show. But we've been watching some TV lately. Because I've been into documentaries and stuff. Netflix, they got a few pretty good documentaries. I know I watched the Two Killings of Sam Cooke. I actually watched it twice. I watched it by myself, and I actually watched it with Jessica, and it was good. Have you watched it yet?
What is it called?
The Two Killings of Sam Cooke.
Nah.
And if you guys haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. It's one of the original documentaries. It's really good. I'm not even gonna lie. It is a really, really good documentary. It goes tell you about the backstory of Sam Cooke and his death, and how his death was such like a mystery, because a lot of things about it don't add up, and a lot of things about it do not add up. And you should watch it
at all.
Like it really, really doesn't add up. And it's one of those things where you see black people back in the day gaining traction, gaining momentum, gaining power, and the powers that be don't like it. A la Malcolm X, MLK, other people like that. He was actually hanging around Malcolm X, and he got caught up in that. People say he got caught up in that, and a lot of things I had no idea about the man Sam Cooke himself and what he stood for. But this documentary actually does a great job of going into details and what he was about. He was really about helping black people, helping his people, and things like that, especially through his music. He wanted to change his music, wanted to take control of his career, wanted to start his own record label, wanted his own masters and things like that. But of course you have people like us, look like us, but not for us, try to stab you in the back. And it's a really good documentary, man. If you out there listening, you really should check it out. You should really check. It's thorough. It's one of those documentaries. It's thorough. It's an easy watch. Especially how they talk about how his song, what's the name of it? I know it goes, I was born by the river in a little tent. A change go come. A change go come.
Yeah.
And some people don't even know that's his song. You know the song, but you don't know who sings it.
I knew it was the song, but I never knew.
Yeah, so it's Sam Cooke, and he sang his ass off on that song. But during the documentary, you find out why he wrote the song. Like you figure out why he wrote it and why he felt the way he felt. and saying how a change is going to come, because that's how he felt. He was like, man, we got to do better. Got to, that's why he started, meeting up with people like Malcolm X, just to, touch the people. And it's, like I say, it's a really good, if you got time, man, you should really check it out. It's really good. It's a really good documentary.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Man, no doubt, no bullshit. Especially because you in the music and stuff like that, you really appreciate it. Because it seems like all these stories start off, especially with our singers back in the day, how they actually start off every one of these stories. The singers start off in the church, and then they break away from the church, and then they have these great careers and tragic endings. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I know we had like the Whitney Houston movie like on Lifetime or something, but that shit is trash. Mm-hmm. I would rather watch it in documentary form, because you could pack so much in like an hour or two. Because it's straight facts. Okay, this is what we're going to give you. This is the progression of her life. And I can't wait. If they can do a Whitney Houston documentary similar to how they did like the Sam Cooke documentary leading up to her death and what happened in this. Because her death has mystery behind it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, so has her daughter, or whatever. Because that
shit is wild.
Right. So you can have, if you can do her documentary like they did his, man, it would be great. And I can't wait till somebody do it. I can't wait. Because she started as like him. She started in the church. They went on to have this marvelous career and a tragic ending. But yeah, man, go check those out. Another documentary I got wrapped up in back in 2007, 9ish. The little 3-year-old white girl, the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. I started watching that on Netflix. Well, I did watch the whole thing. Jay started watching it, and that story is also crazy.
Yeah.
About how she missing and how
she went missing. And
yeah, Kim, you know anything about this story?
No, but I saw it. But I saw the name when I was watching one about JonBenet Ramsey. Yeah, it was a similar case just like that.
Yeah, so the case of the disappearance of Madeleine McCann is it's about this family who's from the UK, but they went on vacation to Portugal. And it's like a family of maybe like 5 to 7 people. Like all the kids were like underage to actually be staying home by themselves. At the time, Madeleine was 3, and for some odd reason, her parents thought it was okay to leave her alone in a resort with the doors unlocked while they went out and had drinks and eat with their friends. It's so much shit in this story that makes no sense.
And they only took her, not the other kids. It was
right. It was her in the room. It was her. She's 3, and at the time, her 1.5-year-old twin siblings. So if you go carry off a 3-year-old, you better off getting the twins, because you carry both of them. They're half her age, probably half her size. Right. No forced entry. The mother said,
"Good, stuck them in a stroller and kept it moving."
No bullshit. Like the mother said when she went and checked the door, a breeze blew and shut the door. That's how she knew something was wrong. So she went in. Madeleine was gone, but the window was open. But there's no forced entry. You can't tell me if you got blinds and curtains up and a grown man comes or an adult comes through that window is not gonna look normal. You go fuck them blinds up. You go, you know what I'm saying? And also somebody had to know if they were staying there to mean they was being watched. Some people think they sold Madeleine. Some people think they accidentally killed her because both of them were doctors and they was giving her medicine to actually make them go to sleep, and they gave her too much, and some people think they sold her on the black market, and it's crazy. She actually has a quote in her book that she wrote, which is disturbing. When she asked her husband, have bad dreams about Madeleine? And I think he's like, nod his head yes or whatever. And she was like, well, she had bad dreams of Madeleine, of her little precious genitals being torn apart. And I'm like, who the fuck writes that about their kid?
Maybe she didn't have to go in detail.
Yeah, like she literally wrote she had dreams of her 3-year-old daughter genitals being torn apart. And I'm like, is that is that guilt? Is that guilt? Is that guilt? Leaking out. Because maybe they did.
Why did your mind go directly there? Why aren't you thinking that maybe she fell down a hole? I mean, why did your mind go directly there?
Right, like to this day, they still believe that she's alive. Like to this day, so they say they really believe. And keep in mind, during this whole process, people have donated so much time and money and resources, and it's one of those cases where it's kind of like some people really believe that they should have been charged for neglect.
They should have,
and I believe they should have too, but it's the fact that people sympathize with people with kids. They sympathize with people missing or losing their kids.
Right.
And I think that's why, because even when they did the interview on TV and the woman asked her about, why did they do it or whatever along those lines, and she said that we've been prosecuted enough. Like she danced around the question.
Yeah.
But that is the root. If you see me,
she didn't like acknowledge that. Well, we was wrong for doing that.
Never said
that.
Never said
it. That don't look good on them at all.
Never said it. Because the child is gone. Think about this. There's no evidence. They had dogs that actually found like blood stains that were turned out to be Madeline's. Also, they have a dog where it can smell like corpse. And they smelled the corpse in back of like one of the rental cars. But the weird thing is the rental car was like rented 3 days after she was reported missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's so many. It's 8 episodes on Netflix. Maybe like 50 minutes apiece. It's not the best documentary because sometimes it strays off from the main story, which is kind of like then they'll come back to it, whatever. But if you want to check that's another good one. I think because the case is so bizarre. It's so bizarre. And it's crazy. It really is. So if you want to check that out, man, yo guys can go check that one out too. And Jay, another thing.
Yeah,
what you said? What you said?
Very similar. I guess that's why her name popped up when I was watching the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
those stories got way too similar.
Yeah. Let's stay on the topic of Netflix real quick. Actually, me and Jay tried to watch it. Well, it was in the back. It was on in the background. I'm gonna go back and give it a legit shot. Up. Some people saying it's really good, and that is The Love, Death, Robots. If I'm saying that right.
Oh, people saying it's good.
Some people saying it is good. They're saying it's good.
It's 10% of the people that's into all that robot and you know.
But it's an anthology. It's an anthology. That's all. That's what it is. I think some people are not a fan of anthologies. So an anthology means it's not a continuous story. It's like different stories. Like every episode can be like a different story.
Right.
And that mean it's connected is what I'm saying. Like don't look for continuity when you watch this. So long as you know that going in, you may be okay. Right. But they say it's pretty good. So I might give it a shot. I'm gonna sit down and watch the first episode and then we'll go from there. All right. What else will we get into?
There's a lot of TV coming out. There's good TV coming out.
No, for real though, it actually is a lot of good TV, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we just going through this stuff.
Ava DuVernay got that Netflix series about to come out.
I'm gonna check it out. So I'm gonna support her. At least give it a chance. So I would at least give it a chance.
I just want to see the story in its totality.
So that's about the part 5, right?
Yeah, Central Park 5.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm gonna be pissed watching it. That's the thing, though. Like
probably so.
Because it's a true story that people's lives were ruined. The fact that they got paid, but it's like so
like still ain't the thing.
Yeah. So it's one of those type of situations. What? So can you get this for me? If you don't mind. Another thing that we want to talk about, they say that This Is Us. Not This Is Us. This Is Us. They say that's a good show too, but they say that shit makes you cry a lot, and I don't want to watch that.
That shit is way too sappy, bro. Don't do it to yourself. I made that mistake, and I'll never make it again.
Oh, so you watch This Is Us? Can they say like a new season come out or something?
Huh?
You say it's a new season that came out. This Is Us, and it's like it's really sad, yo. It may be something Jay might like it. Jay might like This Is Us.
How much?
Yes, he would like it. I don't think you would care for it so much.
I think I'm gonna go check it out.
But This Is Us?
Yeah, because I'm kind of over the 100s.
Yeah, we tried watching that.
It. Like the first season was good, but this second season starting to irritate my nerves.
Yeah, because we got downtime. We try to go back and like watch the older shows that are so-called popular, and we can see why they weren't our type of shows.
Yeah.
Right. But This Is Us, they really go for the tear jugular. Like
they say This Is Us goes for the feels, man. It's like one of those shows. Like when I heard somebody talk about it, and I know this person supposed to be like this hard type, but they say they cried. I was like, nigga, you cry watching this? I'm like, I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to be sad.
Yeah, because it's like everything that could possibly go wrong goes absolutely wrong. It's like some people don't ever get a break, and that's real life though. So
yeah, they say they pulling your emotional strings on that show, man. But I may give it a shot. I
think I'm gonna go and start it because Good Girls. I gotta wait for each episode to come out because only the first season's on Netflix. So.
And I don't watch that, so I don't know what she's.
It's so good. You gotta watch it.
I highly doubt it. And Jay been watching.
Have y'all checked out The Shy yet by Lena Waithe?
I still hadn't watched it.
The second season is about to come out. Yo, that first season was a great show. I co-sign. Everybody should go watch that.
I might check it out. I don't know.
Got over Friends from College, so I need to find something new.
Yeah, so Friends from College came out.
Good. Season 2 had came out recently, and I finished watching that. It went by super quick.
Yeah, it's on like 6-7 episodes or something.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in that.
A whole lot. But I think that's what it should be. If you can get your point across in like 7 episodes, 8 episodes, I think that's great.
Things better.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because the reason why when you watch regular TV shows, and they got these long seasons like The Walking Dead, they take like 3 breaks in a season. You got the winter break, and then you got the spring break. Like
there's a lot of breaks.
Yo, what the fuck is going on with these shows, man? Like,
right, fall break.
Yeah, it's always a break. It's always a break somewhere, and everything's already shot. Yo, just give me my product, damn it! And this is why people actually like things like Netflix, because they give you
full series.
They give you the whole goddamn season. Like, yo, trust me, when Game of Thrones come back next month, people are gonna want to wait, because if you remember last season from the Game of Thrones, people was leaking episodes.
They was leaking episodes.
That's how much people want it, and I'm not gonna lie. I watched some episodes early, and
tell people that.
And that's just what it was. Yo, they put it out there. Hell yeah, I'm watching. What you mean? Khaleesi's on dragons? Man, burning people up? Hell yeah, I'm watching it. I watched it early, so.
This is gonna be the last season.
This is the last season, so
they're gonna have to go through so much security to keep those things.
Yeah, because somebody supposedly had leaked the script, supposedly, and
ain't nobody reading it.
Right.
They got paid the right amount of money.
Right. Somebody leaked the script, and hope it worked your job, because you lost that motherfucker. So
they don't care. This is the last season.
Yeah, but you got other shows. Especially like a producer, you still got to produce others' content. You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah. Also, we watched on Netflix. Staying with Netflix, we had watched the Triple Frontier. That's the Ben Affleck movie.
Yeah, I was disappointed in it.
The Ben Affleck movie. They couldn't stick the landing.
Yeah. No movie can stick on
But I ain't gonna lie, the first 30, 40 minutes was good. It was actually good.
It was
and some parts of the movie actually keep you on your toes. The triple part was good. The frontier part, not so much. That's what I'm saying. Like, the triple part is good. The frontier's got like, all right, frontier. And in my mind, I'm not thinking like the definition of frontier. You know what I'm saying? Like, frontier means expedition, like travel.
I wasn't thinking.
And I wasn't thinking about that at all. All I saw was Ben Affleck was in it. Who else was in it? The guy played King Arthur. Oh man, what's his name? I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name, but he's been doing a little
the cast. The cast is good. I'm not gonna. The cast is good.
Yeah,
it is a good cast. Everybody's good. Like, the acting is good. Mm-hmm. The cast is good. The chemistry is good. Cause what the story is about is they former military, and one
kind of all know each other.
Right. They almost all serve together. Ben Affleck's character been shot 5 times. He's considered a hero, but he's struggling to pay his bills. Can't afford a new truck. Can't afford to put his daughter through college, right? His kids through college. So one of his former military buddies, he's still active, but in Mexico, went back to his homeland. Mm-hmm. So they have this drug lord who they're going to rob. So he grabbed up the group to go rob this drug lord. Okay. And then it just kind of goes down here from there.
All about his job, because the job was to capture the drug lord.
Right, but when you there and you see all the money, it's kind of like, let me go ahead and bust up and just in my pocket.
That's what they do.
Right. So they did, and the robbery was successful. They get out. They get out a little
greedy,
unscathed, but they did get greedy, and it did cost them in the end. It really did. It did cost them in the end. But it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It just something happened in the movie that was unexpected to us.
Yeah,
very unexpected. I'm not gonna give it away, but it's kind of like, oh man, that's the one. I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah,
that's good. But yeah,
go watch it.
Yeah, really good. It is a good.
It's a good Netflix to chill.
That last two, it's kind of like the front seat. The travel part, I don't care for because it's slow. It jumps right into the movie.
Yeah, it does in the beginning.
It jumps right into it. Boom, we go hit this nigga. We go hit him hard, and they do it. Boom, they don't play around.
Bam, 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 bam.
And they show off their skill. Like, oh, these niggas for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, but as soon as the movie slows down, they get the money and they got to travel. It's like, all right, the movie goes from 100 to like 60 miles an hour. Like, all right, we slowed all the way down. Like, yo, what's going on up there? Why everybody hitting their brakes? So that's kind of like where we at. But you should check it. I think you should check it out though. It's still because they promoting the hell out of it. Every time you turn on Netflix, you see Triple Frontier and you see the Death Robots movie, God. Love, whatever it is.
I'm gonna give it another try.
Sit down and actually like pay attention to it. So yeah, man. So Netflix they've been hit and miss, but they've been doing pretty good. Especially with their documentaries.
They got Sabrina coming back early next month.
Oh, I forgot about Sabrina.
Season 2 is coming out already?
Yeah, remember they had the trailer for it already.
They dropped the full trailer.
I haven't watched the trailer yet for it.
We did watch. You haven't watched the trailer?
We didn't watch it.
Yeah.
You watched it where you didn't watch
it? They dropped another one, the full trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming out, man. It's a lot of good TV coming out. That's good. I mean, well, Netflix, because they won the Oscar for Roma. And you see Steven Spielberg came out was like, yo, they shouldn't be in this category with us because they put it in theaters in order to be considered for the Oscars. It has to be a theatrical release. Mm-hmm. So what they did was they put it in theater for like 2 weeks and pulled the shit.
And they took it up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it did win a lot of awards. They say it's a good movie though, but I don't feel like reading like a whole lot of subtitles right now, so I'm not gonna watch it. But maybe in time. But they say it is really good though. They say it's really good, so I may check that out. I may check eventually. Steven Spielberg came out was like, nah, man, he shouldn't be with us. But that's the new age. He came out when he was doing his thing at the height of his career. With the whole Jurassic Parks and all those. It wasn't like CGI how it is now, and also it's not everything was practical effects. So they actually had to build shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these days, all right, we can shoot a movie, put a green screen in, and everything else.
Get on a computer and create that.
Right, so we gonna have Captain Marvel in space blowing up shit, but she ain't gonna be hitting nothing. But when we done with it, it's gonna look like she's kicking everybody's ass, and that's what he just old school. He's just old school, and that's what it is. People love to say, get with the times, whatever. But
you just hating.
I mean, some people call it that, but I just call him being old school. Back in the day, people took pride in actually sculpting these things out because the dinosaurs were like real, like not real, but they actually made them and made them, open their mouth to roar, and it just, it's just like, and to some people, practical effects look better. Shut up. I know what you're laughing at. So they actually made it look better, like it made it look real. You know what I'm saying? Like you can actually go touch it. It actually made you want to go to Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't real, but like damn, I can't. Even though every time somebody go there, somebody dies, I can't wait for my chance to try to escape. And that's kind of like what it is. Okay, man. We went through 30 minutes of bullshit just to get what we go talk about. We have 2 trailers, and which one y'all want to do first? We have Stranger Things.
Man,
Also have Toy Story 4. So Ken will say Toy Story. Jay didn't say anything, so that means she don't get a vote.
Oh, really?
She was on her phone. That's what happens.
I was trying to look for that Sabrina trailer. Thank you very much.
But we're not talking about Sabrina right now. Thank you very much. We have the Toy Story trailer. I haven't seen it. Jay said she watched part of it. I guess, Kim, did you see it? I don't know, but we'll watch the trailer back with our reaction.
Everyone, Bonnie made a friend in class.
Oh, she's already making friends.
No, she literally made a new friend. I want you to meet Forky.
Hi.
Hello.
He's a sport.
Yes, yeah, I know. Forky is the most important toy to Bonnie right now. We all have to make sure nothing happens to him.
Woody, we have a situation.
I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash.
Buzz, we've got to get Forky.
Affirmative.
Why am I alive?
You're Bonnie's toy. You are going to help create happy memories that will last for the rest of her life.
Huh? What?
Oh, yeah. Bo? Forky, come on. Bo?
Hi there. My name is Gabby.
We can't stay.
Yes, you can. Boys. Woody, behind
What are you doing here?
No time to explain. Come with me.
We need to get back to our kid.
Aw, Sheriff Woody, always coming to the rescue.
Bonnie needs Forky.
Woody, who needs a kid's room when you can have all of this?
Wow. Woody, aren't we going to Bonnie?
We have to find them.
What do we do, Buzz?
What would Woody do?
Jump out of a moving vehicle?
Let's go.
Hey, you gotta go.
If you should ever leave me.
You know, you've handled this lost toy life better than I could.
Open your eyes, Woody. There's plenty of kids out there. Sometimes change can be good.
You can't teach this old toy new tricks.
You'd be surprised.
Bonnie? We're going home, Forky.
God only knows
Hurry, I'm coming.
On my way, Woody.
to infinity and beyond.
Don't let Woody leave.
Kids lose their toys every day.
I was made to help a child. I don't remember it being this hard.
Woody, somebody's whispering in your ear. Everything's gonna be okay.
God only knows what I'd be without.
All right, that was the trailer for Toy Story 4. Man, that's coming out June 21st. I know. Am I echoing?
That was the echo.
It was echo?
I don't hear no more.
Okay. But yeah, June 21st, we have Toy Story 4. But it seemed like from this trailer, Jay, that we have like a few issues going on here, right? First off, where the hell Bo come from? Weren't she gone? Wasn't she gone? Didn't she give away to another kid one time before?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because she wasn't in the last movie.
She wasn't in the third one.
No, she was not. She was missing.
Ooh.
But like the one with the little girl female doll.
The cowgirl?
No, not the cowgirl. The other one. Was it Bo Peep? That's her name?
Bo Peep? No, she was always at she got sent in the box to go with Woody and them to that girl's house.
But didn't the girl keep her? But she's not in the third movie at all. I think that's why that's why they're so prominent in showing her in this trailer. She was not in the third movie at all.
Oh, maybe they found a good star to go behind her voice. I don't know.
So it seemed like with this trailer, is it me or okay? So anything that a child makes a toy becomes a toy and becomes active. And what's the word I'm looking for? When something
Alive?
becomes active or aware of what it is, conscious. Excuse me, of what it is, sentient. That's the word I'm looking for. It became sentient. It knows it's a spoon, and it knows it's for salad, and it knows it's for soup and shit. You know. So we have
Gotta go so in depth.
It's said in the trailer. So we have a toy, well, a sport that was made into a toy that's dealing with identity crisis. It doesn't want to be a toy. It wants to be what it's made for, but it can't be because a little girl has an imagination, it has shit to do with herself, and put eyes and her mouth on it, and now it's a toy. It don't want to be a toy. And then you have Woody, who Tom Hanks has always played great. He goes to try to, convince this guy, the sport that, okay, man, just, play with her. You'll make her happy. You'll create so many memories. But in the midst of that, then it turns like a rescue mission. And then when he finds Bo Peep. And now she's in this land of like toys. And she's saying that change is good. And
maybe
now
she did get put out.
she got put out, and it seems like now we have a whole nother. It's like it's layers to these toys. And why we care so much? Why do we care so much about Toy Story?
Because it's a great toy.
When I remember when the first Toy Story came out, it was so different, and people loved it. Some people really believe that it's like a perfect trilogy, like the first three Toy Stories. And
bullshit.
And Kim disagree, and people believe like this is just a cash grab. So how you feel about Toy Story? And of course we go see it because we have a daughter.
Yeah,
and
I think Toy Story is a great movie. It's just basically imagination for kids. Is to embark on their imagination, to explore their imagination. I just think they're good movies.
Kim, it sound like you disagree.
The first one. Flames.
Classic.
Second one was even decent. But the third one and this one right here, the content ain't for kids. It's a little more
about growing up, also.
Especially the third one. Oh man, the third one was not like the content. In the third one was like, how the fuck is this kid supposed to understand what the hell this big ass purple bear talking about? Like I don't know, man. I just feel like. After a while, shit just like, all right, give them their money. They're going to make their money. They're going to make
a lot of money.
The first one was about kids. What was the first one? About him getting a new toy, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one...
because they introduced Buzz Lightyear. The first movie.
Yep.
About him going to camp, wasn't it? Or something like that? Somebody was going to get left behind. Then the third one, it's him growing up, going off to college.
Right.
I mean, it tells a good story behind it, like growing with your toys and growing out of your toys.
I'm talking about the in between stuff. I'm not talking about like that's actually the B story.
You're talking about
the A story is what the toys are talking
about. About them being forgotten and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and the struggles that it is about the struggle that the toys have to go through. Even with this trailer, we see like the sport, like I was saying earlier about how it has an identity crisis. They don't want to be a toy. Literally what it's saying at the beginning of the trailer. Now, granted,
and what does that remind you of?
What does it remind you of?
Like identity crisis and shit like that.
Kids go through in today's time. Kids go through identity crisis.
Of course.
Especially when they feel different from what the norm is. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's what it could be hinting towards. Because everything that you watch these days, it always things that people are uncomfortable with. They always tend to put it in the story one way or another. They just do. And that's the new normal right now.
Yeah.
So that may be what it's saying. Yeah, of course, change is change, and it happens. Sometimes you just have to accept it and keep moving, or whatever. But we'll see. But it seemed like in this trailer, as soon as the sport or whatever it is, decided to be a toy and accepted, would he have a hard time believing where he's at? So of course the team seems like the team has to go rescue him, led by Buzz Lightyear. So that's the rescue mission. And Woody has to deal with this Spork who has identity crisis, try to convince him and tell him, look at the bright side of things. This is the upside to what we do. Yeah, we toys, but we create so many good memories for people that they may think back in the day. Like on Instagram, me and Ken follow the page Stuck in the 90s, where some of the stuff this guy be, or female, I don't know exactly who it is, but whoever it is behind this page, the stuff they like bring up, you be like, oh shit, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what Woody's trying to, his messages to this Spork, what the name was or whatever. And it's like, okay, this is the upside. This is what we do with toys. Like, accept it, right? So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see how they do it.
I don't know. I think some people complaining. It's a lot of people complaining about that trailer, yo.
I mean, like, far as what?
Just like little part like that where he's trying to say like you shouldn't try to change who you are to appease. Like that part you're talking about stuck out. I remember in the comments I saw somebody saying that part exactly. Like,
right?
Why try to change?
Yeah, I mean that's I mean from the trailer that's what I see. Like that's the message. That's, he literally says like, okay, like, you know, imagine, you know, pretty much trying to tell him like, yo, see, get this, he's going to enjoy. It's for her memories or whatever. Maybe this is like way too deep, but is it on some shit like, well, toys have feelings too? I mean, in real life, we don't think that way, but I don't know if every toy in here come to life when we go to sleep, Jay. I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea we have like this mannequin here walking around. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't have cameras in here. Maybe we should get some because I want to see. Because no matter what we make a toy, seem like it comes to life or has its own feelings or whatever. So I don't know. Jay, how do you feel about the trailer overall, though? I know you like Toy Story.
I love Toy Story. You know, I'm a big fan of Toy Story, so I like it. I think it's gonna be another good movie. I feel like they've done good with all the past of their movies. I think it's gonna be another good one.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. It's gonna be packed. It's one of those movies we have to go in.
It's a great movie.
It's gonna have to go in like, all right, this is Toy Story. It's gonna be packed for one. It's gonna be a lot of noise for two, and it's not for me for three.
It's gonna be about versus Frozen, and now Frozen coming out with a part 2,
an official part 2.
It's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Just as worse. Frozen might be a little bit worse.
It's Frozen. Frozen
Man, those 2. Kids was in there singing and.
First, I'm like, how do you know these songs already?
They caught on too fast.
That shit just came out.
Unless they seen it, because we saw it like the second day it opened. We saw it like on a weekend.
We was always to the fucking front.
Next crack trying to watch a movie with her.
Yeah, so it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be. Kiddo might not go see it in theater, but we definitely gonna see it.
Yeah.
Because people have to review it, and then on top of that,
I'm not watching this movie at all. I'm a great keeper. I ain't watching this.
Me and Bridget home on DVD. You're gonna have to watch it because when she goes down there, she's gonna play it like over and over again.
I ain't never gonna watch it.
And whenever one day if you have kids, all that shit go change, yo. Yep. That just how that works.
You got no choice but to watch it with them.
Yeah. So they want to see it. Be like. It's Toy Story, especially something like Toy Story because it came out when we were kids. That's the crazy thing. It came out when we were kids. You know what I'm saying?
Going how many years later?
And yeah, they only at number 4, but now it's been so like along the years. Now when did the first Toy Story came out? Anybody can look that up real quick. If anybody know, I'm on a laptop and
I don't think it was the 2000s. It wasn't in the 2000s.
I'm on the laptop and I'm like, when the hell did the first Toy Story come out?
Did she say the 2000s?
No, I don't think it was the 2000s. Or was it?
No. It came out in 1995.
I thought it was the 1990s.
Yeah, Toy Story came out in 1995, yo. 1995, I was about 87. I was 8 years old when Toy Story came out. I am now 31 years old, and with 9-year-old daughter, and we have Toy Story 4. So it actually connects family. It connects now. Of course, granted, growing up, if you love the classics, kids usually go back and watch like the old Disney stuff, the old Pixar stuff, and like these type of Toy Story type movies because they're classics and they're always going to be around. Because like a lot of the, and be honest with you, a lot of the things that they come up for kids now are not. It's different. It's not the same. I don't want to shit on it because I don't get it because I'm not a child anymore. But some of the stuff I don't even watch, I'm like, man, it is so trash. They're not even trying anymore. So sometimes you really have to appreciate these type of things, like with Toy Story come out with another one because it looks great. It looks great.
The cast behind it, if something happened and one of them kicked the bucket, it's not going to be the same.
No, but who thinks like that? But you.
But it's true.
It is true. Everybody has to be live to make it happen. Of course, like you not go have a Toy Story if Tom Hanks dies. Like you just not because he's Woody. You know what I mean? So of course he's not ever. So you better get all that money while you can.
You better.
So, but yeah, that was our reaction to the Toy Story 4 trailer. But before we move on to Stranger Things 3, I know we started talking about. We got into This Is Us, and what I was going to say, what I just remembered while talking about Toy Story. I don't know why, because this has nothing to do with one or the other. I said This Is Us, but I meant to say Us by Jordan Peele, and that comes out this weekend. That's what I meant to say. And they say it's on track to do better than Get Out and opening weekend. So we'll see.
And A Quiet Place.
Yeah, and A Quiet Place. But somebody's off all week and they just have to work on a goddamn Friday. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
You know it comes out Thursday, right?
What come out Thursday?
Us.
Us comes out Thursday, but you have to pay full price for it. I don't feel like paying full price for Us. I don't like paying full price for any movie, to be honest with you. That's just me. I mean, bro. I think we in the movies of these days are so expensive. I think that's why like for like with Netflix and everything, $10 a month. You give me access to like over 100 movies easily. I know it's way more than that, but it's just number I threw out. Like I can easily get access to all these documentaries, these new original Netflix films, and also these other movies. And then I go to the movie theaters. Let's say if I'm going Thursday opening night, and they go tax opening night, you go pay about $13 to $15 a ticket down here in South Carolina because it's not super expensive here. But if we was like up north in the city, you're looking at maybe $20 a ticket, right? How much is a ticket in New York City, Jay?
Huh?
How much is a movie ticket in New York City? Anyways, she never had no money, so she never went. So we have, let's say opening night, weekend night down here. If you go see Us on Thursday night, it costs at least $13 to $15. If you're talking, you know what I'm saying? That's already
looking at 20.
Right. You may be looking at 20. It depends on what theater you go to, right? Yeah. So, you have.
And that's my IMAX.
Right. And if you want to see IMAX, completely, please.
Extra $4.
So that's $18 a ticket, yo.
Still, so we're looking at about, let's say roughly $15, $20 a ticket. And then we got to get popcorn, got to get your drinks. So you had eat dinner, fuck it. Get some food. Unless sometimes you you sneak your food in like we do sometimes, like a lot of people do. Because everybody does it, yo. One time we went to Five Guys, right? For the movie theater. Best movie experience I've had in a long time. Ain't nothing like watching the movie and eating a big ass, greasy ass, cheesy ass, bacon ass burger from Five Guys. Yeah, that shit I'm gonna put me to sleep, son. So so you have that. If you don't do that, if you want to be, it's not going to be, morally right, whatever, then you'll buy that high price ass food that they have. And if you don't have a membership to the movie theater that you go through, you won't rack up points and you won't get the benefit. So you will never ever get a discount. They're going to rape you every time.
Mind you, this whole tangent is because I said, why don't you go on Thursday?
Yeah. And
We'll throw that out there.
And this whole thing, and you're right. And you started this. You say, why don't we go on Thursday? And this whole thing I've been going on for the past 10 minutes is the reason why I'm not going to see no movie opening night. I think we didn't even see Infinity War opening night, if I'm not mistaken. Did we?
No.
No. Did we see Black Panther opening night?
Yes. Because I was with you.
Opening night?
Opening night?
I don't remember. I don't remember. But it ain't too many movies that we go see opening night.
The Fast and the Furious opening night.
We did?
We went to see the Fast and
on purpose?
So you'll go see Fast and the Furious opening night. Man, you better get out of here with that shit.
But I know Fast and Furious go entertain me though.
Oh, cut it out.
No bullshit.
Oh, we might have went to see the Avenger movie open night.
So you gotta talk on the mic.
Oh, we might have went to see the Avenger movie on open night.
Yeah, but that's the thing with I will go open night for, and I know movies for sure that's going to entertain me. A Fast and the Furious movie may not be the best story, but you can bet your ass you gonna be entertained. You're going to be entertained. Matter of fact, I've been entertained on all of them except for like Tokyo Drift.
I never watched Tokyo Drift.
Ain't no need. It really ain't no need. It really bullshit. It really ain't no need. Unless you want to tie in old boy Death. You know what I mean? Like, supposedly Jason Statham was the one that made him wreck in Tokyo Drift. Supposedly that's the connection, right? So whatever. So all that
we're not about to talk about Fast and Furious.
No. So all that just to say I rarely do opening nights. But before we get out of here, we have one more trailer that we go watch, and I didn't even know nothing about this. So you can blame Kenna for us still going about an hour. So and those things done.
No, I mean, you could have cut out that Toy Story shit. You could have cut out that whole opening night shit, and we would have been here already.
So we have Stranger Things season 3. Jay, you watched the trailer yet?
No, I have not. Oh yeah, I did. I just didn't watch with no volume because we was recording.
Oh, okay. See, Jay already playing a fucking game, yo. She is not invested in this show how she needs to be. You are not. I don't even have my phone on me.
Oh wow!
I put it away from me for a reason.
First time all day for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. We've been recording for an hour.
Ooh, an hour.
Yes.
So proud of you.
So we have it's bullshit. Stranger Things season 3 trailer.
Go ahead so I can listen to it because I already seen it with no volume.
Whatever. We'll watch the trailer. Be back with our reaction.
At least someone's happy I'm home. It's just a dream. You're dreaming.
We're not kids anymore. I mean, what did you think? We're just gonna sit in my basement all day? Play games for the rest of our lives?
It is important to me that you feel safe. I want you to feel like this can still be your home.
Happy 4th of July!
How many children are you friends with?
That's actually a good question. But that's the trailer for season 3 of Stranger Things. Echoed again. Maybe that's just after I play a trailer. But Kidham is right, man. They don't show you shit in this, man. They just show you a lot of scenes. They don't really show you anything. But what I did get from this trailer is that what's the guy name? The one that he actually lost weight as he's growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he was like chubby in the first season. He was like the fat kid.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's been. Well, he was around that age for his growth spurt and all that stuff. Anyways, when they was filming, when they started this,
it seemed like but I forgot the name of his character, man. He seemed like he's the one that's having a hard time, letting it go.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up or whatever. Like you hear the other characters say that you just thought we would be playing in my basement all the time. And is this it? Or no, this is not it actually. I think it's a few more seasons. It's already supposed to be confirmed. Yeah, it's like at least 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, him and Will having trouble letting go because the other two got girlfriends now, so.
Right, okay.
But isn't the little one still being tormented? Isn't he still like sick?
Yeah, but to be honest with you, know what? Does anybody care about this character?
Nobody cares about Will.
All of that to save him in the first one.
Yeah, but he's barely in the fucking first. That's the thing. Like he was taken, but the story wasn't about him. It was about the other ones going to get him.
Yeah, and then the second one, it was about the girl being lost and finding her way back, right?
I hope this third season is better than the second season because the second season was actually worse than the first season. It did not progress. It actually got worse, huh?
Because Will was in it.
No, it was not. Don't do that to that boy.
Yep, because Will was in it, and they gave 11 a solo episode. Was trash.
Oh, the episode was so out of place.
It's so out of place, and actually, that's one of the biggest concerns with season 2 that she actually had a whole episode to herself. I mean, it had absolutely nothing to do with the story. The fact that she was able to manifest her powers at will. Pretty much, that was her training episode. That was like her Rocky montage. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you can move this, get mad. You know what I'm saying? So we had this trailer, like you say. So we have the conflict now. Same thing we just talked about in the last trailer we just spoke about was the Tor Story trailer. So you have the same issues in this trailer, even though they don't give us much. But what they did give us, it's the same thing. They have to change. They have to deal with change. They're not going to be kids forever, and it is like one of those. The progression of just growing up. They were kids, and now they're teenagers. By the time this thing over, they may be adults. This may be like going to like it type category by the time it's all over, right? Mm-hmm. Especially the fact they supposed to have 5 seasons. But it's gonna be nice actually seeing them grow up on Netflix. Because you already see the changes. Like my man that's in it, he's hit a growth spurt. So he's actually like the tallest of them now.
I think he's the oldest of them too.
He may be. And you actually see all of them grow up. And because I can't wait to see, what's her name? God damn it, the one that played 11.
Yeah.
What's her name? Bobby Brown.
Bobby something.
Millie Bobby Brown or something.
It's Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, last name's Bobby.
Yeah, because she's been picking some interesting projects outside of this one. Like, I can't wait to see her in the Godzilla movie.
I hope they really show the monsters a whole lot more.
And in season 3 of Stranger Things?
That and Godzilla was friends.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah,
I do like the way the monsters look. The one monster that they just show.
Yeah, they actually look really good in Godzilla
really
film. But as far as the season 3, we don't see much. We see one monster towards the end. I think probably in the second trailer that we get, because it comes out on December 4th. Lord, it's Jay-Z's birthday, July 4th, and maybe the next trailer we'll get some more actions of Upside Down, like you got me fucked up. You think I ain't still here? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't dealt with me yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? You closed the portal, but I'm still here. And so it's interesting to see, especially 11, because she's the one that had the ability you see in the trailer. She was moving the toys. They were fucking with him like for his birthday, whatever. So she's able to do things seem like at will now, and so she'd be able to let's see what she can do. If she got stronger. Like what's going on with her. 'Cause she is the one with the abilities, and the other ones are just like regular kids. I want to see if they have the balls in these next couple of seasons to kill one of them off.
One of the kids?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's gonna be like.
That's what I'm saying, because we can't.
Dramatic.
Because as they get older, something has to change. Like they can't just keep giving us the same type of generic story. Like the first season was good because we had no idea what we were dealing with, because all we know. And the first season was kind of weird that I think you said Will was his name, the one that got captured. Like he got taken like the first episode, and that's the one that pulled you in, right? But after you found out like what the Upside Down is and what it's about, and I'm still trying to figure out why it took Will and not killed him is beyond me, right? Because it killed the girl that it grabbed in the pool.
No, but is she really dead?
She's dead.
Oh,
hell yeah, she's dead because she saw her. Remember?
Yeah, she's dead as hell. So I remember she had a hard time. Remember her friend went to her parents' house and.
I didn't know she was dead.
Yeah, she did that. So and we still have to figure out what's going on with Will, and why Will has these visions, and why he's puking whatever
black stuff,
upside down vomit, and we don't know what's going on with him. I'm just interested to see where they take this storyline next, because especially because when something like this becomes so successful, and you have the characters in the show go do other projects and want to further their career and maybe not put much effort in something like Stranger Things anymore. Because now they got the exposure, now they got their name, and like we said, we see these other characters going out and doing other things, because it's supposed to come out this year too, if I'm not mistaken, later on this year. So
yeah, but he won't be in it. It's about the adults this time.
Yeah, it's about the adults, but I don't know.
Well, he got to be in it somehow.
Because I don't know. Is it automatically jump to the time jump, or they go show the kids and then do a time jump? You know what I'm saying?
They probably will.
So I don't know how they go do it. I don't know how they go do it, right? Like I said, Millie Bobby Brown is in Godzilla. The sheriff, he's playing Hellboy. So they got.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so they're doing other projects, and they may be putting their time and effort. I can't wait to see. Do we still get the whole 80s reference? Are we in the 90s now? You know what I'm saying? Like clearly some time has passed.
Well, that song they're playing is from the 90s, so I'm thinking we are.
So we was 80s, now we're going to be 90s, and how far are we going to go with this? You know what I mean? So I like I said, I'm going to watch it, of course, because I'm a fan of the show and I'm interested in it, and I just want to see where it goes, like where you take the story. Like, do they have the same writers? Can you write teenage drama mixed with sci-fi and horror? Because this is what the show is.
Yeah.
And now you say they have teenagers and they have girlfriends now. It's different. Like, do you have to, because once you bring in love, it changes everything. So we'll see. What are y'all thoughts on this trailer?
I'm excited to see it. I thought that they was overdoing it, but I think they're gonna make it. I'm thinking they're gonna make it good.
Then they gonna do it. I mean, you think they do a pretty good job?
Yeah, as long as they don't try to go off and give 11 her own little stories again. I think this.
Netflix usually is the type of platform who actually listen to criticism and see.
Yeah, but
what they doing wrong.
The only good thing they got out of giving her own stories, and when they were branching her off, showing her, finding her other people like her, are they gonna join her? Because that was my biggest thing. The reason they set her off by herself was to find other people that was in the same experiments.
Right, to let her know that she's not alone.
Yeah, but she's the only person fighting. It's kind of a waste. Right. The other girl left her.
Because my whole thing, like the Upside Down, because we knew that these monsters got out and they killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the town has to recover. You know what I mean? Like, the town has to recover. In the trailer, you don't see, and granted, it's the first trailer, we don't see any repercussions of the events that happened in the second season. So it's kind of like, did it really happen? Is everybody brainwashed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did the government come in and sweep the area? MIB come in and flash everybody? We don't know. But we will see. Because that's what I really want to know too. Now you brought that up. Is like what has the town done? Cause remember, it was bodies and blood everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause remember, they killed her boyfriend, his mama boyfriend. You know, one of those little, like cliche type killings. But he thought he got away, but he didn't. Type of shit. So somebody go clean his body up because they fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody else, like, who got it?
That?
Who got in the way? So we'll see. Kenan, what's your thoughts on this trailer?
Well, it's a good trailer. I mean, like I said, they really don't give you anything. It is really they use that retro synth and that retro wave music. That shit really made people feel good, and then they just switch the shit up on you.
Yeah, I love that. I love that theme song.
Yeah, like
Did you really?
Yeah, I like the theme song.
It's gonna be interesting to see what direction they're going. Though I don't think Will gonna make it this season.
You think that's the person to kill off?
I don't know.
He got to be.
I don't know if it's this season, but eventually I think somebody has to go.
I think it'll be him.
If you go raise the stakes. If you go raise the stakes and to be honest, like we said, 11 is the only one with abilities to stop what's going on. Clearly, I think for her to reach her potential, she has to be pushed, and she's just not gonna get stronger just by getting stronger. Like they had that spin-off, I call it a spin-off episode, or that filler episode on season 2 where she went out and and her sister was able to show how to use her powers.
Mm-hmm.
She barely got it done at the end of season 2. Remember, she barely got it done. She almost didn't succeed. So when it's time for her to really be able to do what she need to do, she has to be even stronger. Otherwise, they all die. So we'll see. Maybe someone has to die. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they kill off. Okay, is Will the one that got taken, right?
Will's the one that got taken. He's the smallest out of all of them.
What's the taller guy that's in it? What's his character name? I like that character.
That's not the one that she. That's not the one she kissed at the end, right?
Yes, it is. That's the one she likes. Or they like each other. Those two like each other. Well, they get ready him to push her.
They're gonna have to.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I know, like Kenneth said, they didn't give us shit, and we just speculating, we just spitballing. But you never know. We'll see. Maybe next, because you never know. Cause like I say, when I'm get too big and I ain't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool, bang, you gone. We'll see though. But yeah, anything else y'all got before we get out of here? I know we run a little long. And I gotta eat. I'm hungry. So, but yeah, thank you guys for listening. Like I said, if you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts, make sure you guys subscribe. Give us a 5-star. If you're listening on any other platform, SoundCloud, Stitcher, whatever else where you listen to podcasts, make sure to subscribe. If you got an email for any of us, Cordero, goddamn, that's my name. everydaymanpod@gmail.com. Send us anything. You can agree or disagree. It's fine. With that being said, y'all got anything else before we get out here? Jay, thanks for being on the show. Kenneth, thanks for being on the show. With that being said, we are out. Peace.
Peace.